Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back to Ironclad RC. I'm Big B. So we have the 42 out here at the park pond. Today we're going to be kind of playing around with our IXSR. Going to mess around with that traction control I was talking about in my previous video. Okay, we're going to enable that. I'm also going to play around with different batteries. These are the HVC packs from SMC Racing 11,400. These are the 6500s. Okay, these are 150C, these are 120C. I have them charged to a regular voltage, so we'll kind of be doing a test. So stick around. Big B with Ironclad RC. Okay, so on this 42, I got the Xlx2 in here. I got the 1520 kV 4070, the HVC. I'll show you guys when I pull those out. We're gonna run those first, and kind of messing around with these two drive modes today, the bash and speed run drive mode. Want to kind of try to dial them in here at the park pond. So I'll be kind of ready to go once I go to the speed run spot type deal. So I'm actually going to tape this up because I want to make sure there's no water getting in here. Okay. So it is extremely windy today. All right. Let's get this GPS on. Start. That is too cool. That is too cool. All right, so I'll basically be going into the wind, so hopefully we don't blow her off in this little pond. Oh man, I gotta do a slow-mo on that. Man, this thing's taking a beating, man. This thing's taking a beating. I think it was clean. I think it was a clean crash. Yeah, it flipped over at the last minute. Whew, I think we're good. I think we're good. Nice. So let's see how fast we went. Read. Probably gonna have to read it again. I think I'm gonna mess around with that damn throttle curve. 70 in the park pond. With that Flyer 400, we were getting 67. So let's go ahead and start it. And I want to go to my drive modes here. And steering. Okay, so I didn't mess with the steering on this boat. Okay, I didn't mess with it too much. So I'm gonna turn my rate up a little bit and the speed back up just a hair. Let's see what that does. I'm going into the wind on this front stretch. Okay, looks good. Let's open it up on that back stretch there. Nice. Okay, that steering feels a lot better because I made those small adjustments. Oh, much better, yeah. All right. Oh, I went to the castle link. Dang, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's check the speed real quick. Stop. Read. Read. 75 in the damn park pond. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Let's go. All right. Oh, that's freaking awesome, boys. 75 in the park pond. I think my old personal best in the park pond was 74. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we're connected. Data logging. Okay, so what I did was I switched models in my transmitter. So we're not picking up the Blackjack 42, you know, and that actually enables me to download my data. Okay. It wouldn't let me download. It would connect, but it wouldn't let me download my data because I had the Blackjack 42 activated in my transmitter. So I'm gonna wait a couple minutes here and download this data. We should still have some battery left. And we'll finish that up in a minute. Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm using my mobile hotspot like I mentioned earlier. Okay, and it looks like that's enough. Okay, so we got one session here. Oh, we got more than one session. Find the right session. There we go. Okay, so let's look at our max amperage. So this is what I normally pull with this boat. Typically is around 350, 400 amps max is normally what I pull. When I had that big ass 52 millimeter 3-blade on, we were pulling some astronomical numbers, like 500 and like 23 if I'm not mistaken. So with these HV packs we got 0.86 ripple, which is not bad. .86 volts ripple. Okay, looks like that's our 369 amp pull right here. Let's see if I can zoom it in. Yeah, there it is right there. All right. So that launch control, see that peak right there? You see those peaks right here? With the launch control, we shouldn't have those peaks, you know? So let's clear this out. Let's clear the data. What was that, 368? Yes, let's go ahead and clear that out. Dismiss. Okay. So let's go ahead and restart this guy. Let's go ahead and go back to our Blackjack 42 model before we start up the ESC here. So let's play around. Let's play around with the launch control in this pond. Okay, so launch control, it actually gives you like well, I guess it's not launch control. Hold up. Traction control. We got traction control enabled. So let's see what it does here. Basically, I'm going to pin the throttle. I'm not going to ease on it, just going to pin it. I'm on it right now. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. So let's try it again here. This is for like taking off, I guess, drag racing. But I was thinking we could use it for speed running to get us a nice linear full trigger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna go full trigger right now. Full trigger. Okay, okay, yeah. So that traction control will definitely work. So let's see if I got my drive mode set up right. So traction control is on in the speed run mode. Oval bash mode. Let's see. Yep, there we go. I got it set up right. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Full trigger, real quick. One more, straight. Need to work on that turn a little bit. Nice. All right, that should be our battery there. Yeah, the pond's a little too small to mess around with that launch control like efficiently and effectively, but it just kind of gives me an idea of what the boat was doing, you know, with the launch control activated. Traction, I keep saying it wrong. Geez, what the hell is it? Traction control. Sorry, traction control. You can enable or disable it. I had my ramp rate at 1%, and I could basically go full trigger and it would ramp itself up slowly, you know. So let's check the GPS here. Okay. $72 knots and no freaking smoke. Boy! So I'll show you guys the batteries I'm using. Golly, that thing's tight. I need to compress them prongs a little bit. Doing these speed runs, I wanted a nice tight battery connection. So these are the batteries I'm using. The HVC, high voltage capacity, you know. So they're not 11,400 because I didn't charge them to 4.35 per cell. I charged them to 4.020 cell, normal LiPo charge. So it's probably, oh, I don't know, maybe 8,800. It's 15% of 11,400. So probably about 9,500 milliamp or so. These are actually going to be great for the 48 supersonic wake, you know, and they're actually really good in here. They got a little extra weight to help hold the boat down. I didn't even have them pushed all the way forward. So let's go ahead and run these guys, the 6500s. They've had a rough go. They're old packs, had to solder a connector on, you know. So yep, 75 with the 11,000s. Let's see what we do with the 6500. All right, so we got the lighter packs in. Start. Yeah, these 6500s are a little bit lighter than those 11,000s. I got them pushed pretty much forward. CG is about the same place it was with the bigger packs in. Into the wind. Get us a better run on that back stretch, I hope. Dogs are loving this thing. Whew. Yeah, I'm going right into the wind. You can see it in the fountain. I'm loving this remote, man. It's very responsive. I hadn't tested range yet because this is the first time ever using it. All right, this will be the last lap here. Man, I got my bash mode set up right, man. All right, we'll check the speed onto it. They should have put a infrared temperature gun on this thing instead of the flashlight. We could have checked temp. That would have been tight, you know. So we got 152 on the back of the motor, 118 on the front. A little warm. 145, 123. The back's usually the cool spot. This back's hot on this run. 147. That's all right. So what I'm going to do here, 68 mile per hour run. So what we're going to do, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn the ESC off. I'm going to activate a different vessel. Okay, I'm gonna unplug it. Okay, I'll unplug it. We're gonna exit out of the drive mode. I got it on a different model. We're gonna go to the Castle Link. I'm gonna plug it in, turn it on. It's connected. I'm gonna download my data log, and really curious. I wish I could have got like a little harder trigger pull on the second run, but I wanted to see how much difference just changing out the battery weight made with the amount of amps we pulled, you know. So gonna let this download. I'm gonna go ahead and pack everything up. So this is session 2. We had to finish up that HV pack, remember? So we had 362 amps at the bottom of our pack. At voltage was at 3.9 per cell. Maximum ripple was 0.96 at the bottom of our pack. So that data log there looks pretty good actually. Okay, you guys got to look at that. So we had 362 amps. So let's check out this last pull here with the 6500s. Okay, I had one good pull there, or was that just a takeoff? So we had, okay, so 344 amps, 0.8 volt, 88 volt ripple. Here's our run. Okay, so that last little trigger pull I had right here, I went real hard, just taking off. That was the one we had 345 amps. So really all of our ovals was in that 300 amp range, 315. You guys see that? So this motor's basically on an average pull with an average prop on, it's pulling around 300 to 400 amps, you know. With a big prop on, we had 523 amps, you know. So that's the difference from this prop and this prop. 523 amps, which we were at the speed run spot, and what did we just have maximum? What was it? 368, 367 with a modified 1916. It's actually cut down to about an 1816 size. Done some back work to it. You guys can see all the work I've done right in here and right in where my fingernails at. But it actually does pretty damn good. It's one of my favorite props here lately, you know. 523 amps at the speed run spot, 90 plus mile per hour prop. This is a 90 plus mile per hour prop on this boat as well. I usually pull somewhere in 440 to 450 amps on a hard full trigger pull. With this prop, almost 100 amps more, 75, 80 amps more with this one. We're gonna continue to mess around, especially when we go to the speed run spot. Continue messing around with that traction control, you know. Okay, this is for my 42. I've got it disabled, but we're gonna, this is for my 48 supersonic wake. So we're going to actually continue to mess around with that, especially if speed runs. I know the video was long. I had a lot of stuff I was playing around with. What was our top speed? 75. That was actually my personal best in the park pond. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.